How many units are you on right now as we speak?
38.
38 units. So let's go back, that very first unit. How did that come about?
Through an estate agent, and it actually came about quite quickly. So yeah, we incorporated the business on the 3rd of February.
Yeah.
It took about a month to do our course.
Yeah.
Which we started sort of mid-Feb, so that took us to mid-March. And then we spent like literally a couple of weeks doing all the, like I say, setting up of the business and stuff like that. And then literally within a week of making phone calls to estate agents and landlords on open rent and messages, an estate agent said yes to us, liked our approach, liked our professionalism, again turning up with polos that had the brand and stuff on.
Nice.
Simple things as well, like some of the initial conversations we had with landlords, they were saying people that approached them to do management or rent to rent, but didn't have a business phone number, didn't have business email, didn't even have a website for them to look on. Whereas we had that. It might have been basic and it has changed 4 or 5 times. I think you've redeveloped it, but we had it there as just something to them to refer to. So yeah, an estate agent gave us a chance, and we've got I think 5 from them now.
Okay, so now going back to that first unit, like what was your the key takeaway from there? Because I say this to everyone, not the courses, not what I show online shows you when you first pick up that keys and actually go and set up that unit, right? Making sure that it's done in the right way, making sure that you've turned it around in the right time. Because I speak to clients, and some of my obviously newer clients, I always say to them, look, whoever you did your mentorship with, you've got to get your unit ready very quick, not after 15 days when you do another rent in 15 days time. So how long did it take you guys to actually set it up?
It was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like 5 to 7 days, something like that for the first one. We've done them quicker, and to be fair, we've done it on a budget, the first one. We were just looking at the numbers before. I think we've done it at like £1,500.
Wow.
Yeah, like the furniture was second hand. We shopped, we were very, very savvy, because the thing was as well is, although we heard of the concept, we didn't want to obviously over leverage and risk all of our funds on actually getting the unit set up to such a high standard initially. So we really shopped on a budget. Like the sofa was from IKEA second hand, discount corner. I think it cost us like what, 200 quid?
150. Whereas now, like every sofa, we get the same one from the same company. It's a grand sofa. So like our offerings improved massively. But like you say, in terms of the risk appetite for that first one, it is very much budget. Get it up and running. Let's see how it goes, and then we can sort of develop.
Good. And I think people watching this, hopefully if somebody's about to start, I think this is probably one of the great tips that you guys are given. Like, try and not go and spend loads of money, right? Be smart on how you find furnitures. There's loads of stuff nowadays you can do, but you've got to put in the work. Right? That's the difference between, I feel like with new units, sometimes people want the best unit. I'm sure you enjoyed that clip of the full video that we did. What I would like you to do is firstly hit subscribe. Secondly, the full video is fully out in the channel for you to go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.